Okay, so since it's Easter, I decided I would do the chicken mix bath bomb I have from LUSH. And as you can see, it's like a little chick hatching out of an egg. And it's two pieces. There's the top and the bottom, and then there is this little part in the middle that's a little bunny. I don't know if you can see that. It's a little, come on, focus. It's a little bunny, see it? And that sits inside. Now, every time I smell this, I swear the blue and the yellow part smells different, and then the orange part smells different from those. I get kind of a citrusy smell. It says it's got tonka in it. That's what it says, so we'll see. But I'm gonna put this in, and we'll see what this guy does. The videos don't make it look really cool, so we're just gonna try and lay it all down together. Oh. So we got some bright yellow, some blue, and orange, which of course is making the water like green. My camera's doing something weird. It's making it, it's actually green, I promise. Here, let's see if we can get a better picture. The water's green, I promise. There, put my hand in the way, maybe it'll, there we go. See, that's the water, green water. And all up against the edge. How about you guys go over there? So I actually don't smell anything once it got in the water. The smell like got really strong for a second, and then it like disappeared completely. I smell nothing. It's really loud, really fizzy. I mean, it's a cool concept, technically 3 bath bombs in one. Goes very, very quickly. You can see the little orange bunny is almost gone. Those two are finishing up. Didn't really leave any foam. The water is kind of, so you can see it's kind of got a layer of yellow, a layer of green. And here's some, I don't know, it's not showing up. It's like a bright grass green. For some reason on camera it's showing up a really weird color. But looks like we got these guys finishing up over here. The orange one right there along the edge. That's not great looking. All that brown along the edge. I mean, the water's really pretty green, so that's cool. But I don't smell anything. I don't smell... Yeah, let's see if I can mix it up. And yeah, I don't smell anything at all. See if you can get what color this is, though. It's a bright grassy green. Let's see, maybe if I turn off the flash. See, it's just, I mean, it's showing more of the green, but it's definitely not showing the little last piece of the yellow. Oh, that's not cool. So there was those little black eyes on it, and the little black eyes left some spots on the tub. I'm sure those will wipe right down. I'll check those after we're done. But the main reason I wanted to do this was to have a nice green background for what I'm doing next. Now, turn the flash back on. There we go. I'm going to show you the reason I did this first. Because I have, it looks a little beat up, but I've got the golden egg. See that? Will it focus on it? I don't know if it will. But I wanted to put it in green water to see what it would do. The entire box that it came in is covered with this glitter, by the way. It gets everywhere. So, there we go. See that? That's all the shimmer. We're going to slowly put this in the water. Do you see all that shimmer just coming off of it? Look at that. Now, if that is not like the coolest thing ever. Just shimmering, super sparkly. Tons of glitter came off of it. And there we have the actual balm, which is covered with a bath melt. So it's not just a bath bomb. That's why there's no like big fizzing going on. This is all bath melt that kind of makes the water softer and buttery feeling. But it just completely filled the entire tub with glitter. Now this one is supposed to smell like cocoa butter and orange oil. I smell the orange oil, definitely. And the cocoa butter, I think, is more just giving it that kind of luxurious feel than really much of a smell. I'm sorry for the sniffling. The last one, I got dust up my nose. So I don't breathe in your bath bombs. It's not great for it. But look at that sparkle. All of that glitter in there. And now, this guy. Just slowly doing its thing. As you can see, some of the bath bomb part is coming out now. But I was waiting until Easter, the day of Easter, to actually do this one. Because it is so pretty and so amazing. All of that glitter that comes off of it. And then this one just kind of slowly fizzes away and melts away to leave a really luxurious bath. Oh, excuse me. See if you can see the green of the water now. It's just a bright grassy green. It got a little milkier looking once I put this in because, oh, there you can see the bath bomb part of it. This is all like bath melt, so it's more like oil or kind of like a soft soap, but it will leave these little globs that have melted all over the top. And it actually, when you're using something that's got bath melt or bath oil, it will leave a ring around the tub with the color. Like, see this right here? But you just wipe that away with like a washcloth when you're done, and it'll be gone. It's not a big deal. It's not staining, it's just that anything that has an oil in it, the oils are going to float on the top. And then as it's moved around, they're going to gravitate towards the edges. So you just wipe it down when you're done. As you can see, most of the bath melt is off of the outside and it's just the bath bomb. It's just spinning around. I don't know why my phone's refusing to focus today. This one wasn't a very big one, but it's very powerful. I'm just looking through this box that it came in, and I've got so many styrofoam peanuts just covered with shimmer. I actually had an issue with this one. My daughter decided to open the box and look at it and then forgot that it was there and dumped the entire thing upside down on my carpet. And this bomb, the golden egg, rolled down the couch. and just left a streak of gold shimmer all over my couch, and I couldn't get it off. We just kind of had to accept the fact that we have a sparkly section of the couch right now until it wears off. It's all biodegradable and it'll break down and disappear into nothing. But at the moment, I have a nice gold streak on my couch. It's just still going, spinning around. See if we can still see some amazing shimmer that's in there. There's tons of it. Now this is a St. Patrick's Day looking, or I guess springy for Easter. Gold and green and shimmery. But yeah, the water feel is definitely very, very soft and smooth and velvety. Let's get him over here. Yeah, see, just a little bits left of the bath melt. See if we can break off little pieces. Ooh, nope, that's about all I can do. He's not letting me break it. But it feels really, really nice. The water's nice and soft. Definitely a relaxing, soothing bath. Bright green. You see that all those little chunks floating around. They're not really chunks. They're the bath melt, the oils from the bath melt that just kind of collect on the top. Oh, lots of teeny tiny little bubbles. Anyway, this was part of the LUSH Easter line. They also have available Mother's Day products, and I like to get stuff from the UK site, ordering it online. I like to go into the stores occasionally, but I don't like overly happy yet aggressive salespeople where they kind of come up to you and they just start they just don't leave you alone. Everybody's got to talk to you, and as soon as you walk away from one, the next one a couple feet next to you pops up and starts the exact same spiel. I just like to kind of walk around and look at things and explore on my own, and if I have a question, I will come ask you. I don't like to be followed and approached. And I mean, I do like going into the stores because it's nice to see the products hand on. I'm not that fond of that particular type of sales. So I do most of my LUSH ordering online. Get out there. There you go. And I order most of it from the UK site because I've noticed that when you get samples, which if you order online, at the end it'll have a spot for comments, and you can say, I would like some samples, please. And they will send you samples. And if you order from the UK site, you'll get much bigger samples than you get from the US site. And they also have the kitchen. The US doesn't have the kitchen yet. The kitchen is kind of freshly made, limited edition stuff that's only available while it's in the kitchen, and then it's gone. So that's the only time you can get it. And I like getting stuff from the kitchen to try out, to have fun with. But both of these, the chicken mix and the golden egg, were regular, available online in the UK, the US, and in stores for Easter. I'm pretty sure a bunch of the LUSH stores probably still have these ones, along with some of the other ones I did that were egg-shaped. But I do recommend, if you're into trying out bath bombs and stuff like that, or bubble bars, or some more natural products, LUSH is a good one to do. It's a big company. It's not an indie company. It's a corporation, multi-million-dollar. They do have some really amazing products. They also have some that are not that great. But, you know, to each his own. Some people appreciate some things, others don't. So yeah, I definitely recommend going into a local store and checking them out, or going online and seeing what they've got. I will link the UK site in the Dropbox so you can check that out, because that's the one where the kitchen is. And the kitchen's nice to get some, you know, exclusive stuff. But Lush is always, you know, good. It's one of the ones my kids love. They like to go in there and they like to smell things and to pick something, and then they get to, especially whenever we're staying at a hotel or something, they like to do a bath bomb at a hotel. Makes it, you know, a little more special. There you see, there's our golden egg finishing up. The water is nice and green from the chicken mix. And if I move this, you see that we have a tub full of gold glitter. That was all over. You can see those little beads on top. Those are the oils from the bath melt. So that's the stuff that sits on top that makes it really moisturizing and really soft. But that's also what will cling to the edges of your tub. So you're going to have to wipe the tub down with a warm wet washcloth afterwards to get that off. But there you have it. Those are 2 of the Lush Easter eggs, or bath bombs. Well, they were egg shaped. There's the last pieces of it. So if you like this video and you want to see more like this, subscribe to my channel. Give me a thumbs up. Leave some comments if you have any requests of stuff you want to see, and I'll see what I can do about that. And thanks for watching. We'll do this again soon.